called out by the extraordinary female boxer that is Claressa Shields. Bigger gloves while she's wearing smaller gloves, headgear, whatever. Here are the scenarios. You're going to hit her and have women groups complaining about how you hit a woman.
Stephen A. Smith responded after Claressa Shields publicly challenged Rolly Romero to a potential fight. Smith argued that no matter what decision Romero made, he would end up in a difficult position. According to Smith, if Romero accepted the challenge and stepped into the ring with Shields, the outcome would almost certainly draw criticism simply because it would involve a male boxer competing against a female world champion.
Claressa Shields parade, because I want her to get whatever she wants. I got a lot of respect for her. Unless you're going to go in there and let her punch you without you punching her at all, without you trying to win at all, without you competing, you just want to be a punching bag. And
Rolly Romero also addressed Shields' challenge with a measured response. He remarked that she could probably beat him because he does not hit women, adding that even if such a matchup were possible, he would not feel comfortable facing her in a professional boxing ring. During another interview
today, Claressa Shields was on a podcast, and she was talking about fighting, and she said that she could beat Rolly Romero. She said, and I think the guy came back to her saying, "Oh my God, he's a power puncher. I mean, once he connects." And she said, I'm bigger than him, and bigger guys, bigger boxers are generally going to win against smaller guys. So I have better skills than him, better boxing skills than him, and I'm bigger than him. I'm just your thoughts when you saw that clip. What did you think when you saw that?
I believe her. I believe she can beat me. Yeah, she'll knock me out.
Why out of all the names did you pull your name out of the hat?
No. I believe her. I truly believe she can beat me.
Yeah, interesting.
Romero admitted he was confused about why Shields continued mentioning his name, pointing out that the two had never seriously discussed fighting each other. At the same time, he praised Shields for her incredible achievements, describing her as one of the greatest female boxers the sport has ever produced. Even
specifically with me, I think, of course, she is the greatest fighter of all time, the greatest female fighter of all time. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or questions about that. But I don't know why she always targets me.
Like, did you two run into each other? Anything that all these years later, it's
those were the first two interactions. I remember the exact dates and everything because, well, I remember everything that has happened to me in my life.
Because, I mean, I know you're not the first because a couple of years back, I know her and Keith Thurman had words flying back and forth.
Yeah, I never understood that one either. But it's still, at the end of it, I don't care. Me and her will never be in the ring. I do not hit.
So, Romero emphasized that there is no realistic fight between them. He explained that men's and women's boxing are divided for important reasons, with weight classes and gender categories designed to promote fairness, safety, and competitive balance. While expressing admiration for Shields' talent, he maintained that an official contest between them would not be appropriate.
But there's male and females, and it's divided for a reason.
I mean, in a way, it's created headlines for you, marketing. I mean, no one expects you and her to fight. So, I mean, it's not like anyone out there is calling for a Rolly Claressa Shields fight. It just, I know it came out of left field for a lot of us on the sidelines. We were like, you know, probably should call out Michaela, should call out Katie Taylor. We're like, why is she calling out Rolly?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know, but she also knows it's never going to happen. Aside from that, too, she thanked me because I knocked out the dude that had knocked her out in sparring. I knocked him out in my 11th fight.
Stephen A. Smith expanded on that point by explaining that although Claressa Shields has trained and sparred with male fighters, professional competition is fundamentally different from sparring sessions. He noted that sanctioned bouts involve greater physical intensity, stricter regulations, and significantly higher stakes, making it unrealistic to compare gym sparring with an official championship-level fight.
She can fight. That is her in the boxing ring right now, fighting a man. That's who she's fighting. That's what she does. Claressa Shields is no joke. She's fired numerous shots in his direction on multiple occasions in recent years, but reiterated her call out of him over the weekend. She's the pound-for-pound king in women's boxing. She's
Stephen A. Smith argued that although Claressa Shields is one of the most accomplished and dominant champions in women's boxing, facing a male professional such as Rolly Romero would present a completely different set of physical realities. He explained that differences in size, strength, punching power, and the demands of men's professional boxing create challenges that skill alone cannot erase. In Smith's opinion, those factors make a sanctioned matchup both
the aura of this unstoppable, immovable object as a woman, but not as a man. You will get beat by Rolly Romero, and you will get hospitalized by a guy like Gennady Golovkin, which you called out one time. I can come out of retirement right now at 40, in my mid-40s, and beat a Claressa Shields. You cannot do that, Chris Mannix. You cannot disrespect women's greatness and men's greatness, or not even greatness, just average, because Rolly Romero is average.
Well, let me drill down that for a minute there, because I fundamentally agree with you that Claressa cannot beat Rolly. I mean, Rolly, for all his wackiness, can punch. And even though he is several weight classes lighter than Claressa Shields, you get hit by Rolly, it's different. It's a lot different than getting hit by Lonnie Daniels and Franchon Cruz-Dezern and all the women that she has fought over the last couple of years. Even if it's just body shots that someone like Rolly is throwing, it would be
safe and inappropriate, regardless of Shields' extraordinary accomplishments and undeniable talent. Claressa Shields strongly rejected that viewpoint, insisting that Rolly Romero's success has relied more on punching power and an awkward, unpredictable style than on polished boxing fundamentals. She argued that several elite opponents have already exposed those weaknesses by defeating
and beat that. Rolly can't box nothing like me. It don't matter about no power. You don't have no skill. So next time Rolly come to my inbox, just know, yeah, I'm really about that. And I will show up where you at and show you what's up. He like, oh, you're not better than me and I'm not better than you. I'm just telling you that all of the greats have been dropped. I got a video of all your favorite fighters getting dropped. Rolly, congratulations. You got knocked out. Shut up. Shut up. You got knocked out in a real fight. Foreign. You got knocked out for real. So hush your mouth. Shakur beat your ass. Ryan beat you up. Teofimo beat you up. Devin Haney, a dog walk you. Everybody like, who is Rolly? The dude who Tank knocked out. And when I see Rolly, I want you to keep that same energy you have over that internet.
Him, adding that raw power should never be confused with complete boxing ability. According to Shields, superior technique, ring IQ, and overall skill remain the most important qualities inside the ring. Sergio Mora also weighed in, praising Claressa Shields for building one of the greatest resumes in women's boxing history. He highlighted her 2 Olympic gold medals, multiple undisputed championships, and success across several weight divisions as evidence of her remarkable legacy. Mora described her as one of the finest female fighters.
Quote, I want to tell you straight out, because no one in women's boxing dares tell Claressa Shields the truth. You are an incredible boxer in the women's division. What you accomplished is incredible. I mean, it probably won't be broken. 2 gold medals, undisputed from junior middleweight all the way to heavyweight. Incredible accolades. They'll probably never be exceeded. But you can't beat a man. There's limits to boxing. That's the reason every sport in the world
has ever produced, while emphasizing that men's and women's boxing remain separate because those divisions are designed to protect competitive fairness and athlete safety. To explain his position, Mora compared the debate to Serena Williams competing against male tennis professionals. He noted that even the greatest female athletes must contend with natural physical differences when facing men. According to Mora, advantages in average strength, speed, endurance, punching power, durability, and recovery can significantly affect elite competition. Those realities, he argued, are exactly why professional boxing maintains separate divisions for men and women, ensuring a safer and more...
I was on a talk show with David Letterman. Letterman asked her, could you compete with a man? No way. She had the humility to say, no, they're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster. They did a match, and it wasn't even a best against the best. Serena Williams fought a 200th ranked tennis player and got beat. Both Williams sisters got beat by the 200th contender in tennis, but it was a man. Same thing will happen here if Claressa Shields decides to ever fight a man. She can fight the 200th ranked boxer in her division and will lose, because there's separation in strength, in size, in resistance, and being able to take a punch and rehydrating. It's two separate fields. So you can't move the field goal because you're the greatest at what you do as a woman. You have XX chromosomes. You can't come to this side with XY. XY is stronger than you. They're
more balanced competitive environment. Shakur Stevenson also shared his perspective, praising Claressa Shields as one of the most talented and technically complete fighters in women's boxing. He recognized her remarkable achievements, elite boxing skills, and consistent dominance against world-class opponents throughout her career. At the same time, Stevenson addressed the ongoing discussion about her facing male professionals, explaining that physical differences create challenges that extend well beyond technical ability. While expressing tremendous respect for Shields and everything she has accomplished, he said her success should be appreciated within the framework of women's boxing. Stevenson even suggested that if Shields had been born male, she possessed the natural talent to develop into a fighter comparable to Floyd Mayweather Jr.
She was a boy, bro. That's why I was trying to tell you.
She was a boy.
If she was a boy. If she was a boy, she'd be Floyd Mayweather. Hello.
I don't know.
If she was a boy,
you can't do that.
She will be Floyd Mayweather. How can she not, bro?
No, but I'm saying you can't do that. If she was a boy, she might be playing soccer. We don't know what. You don't know what.
That's a great thing to say, but I'm just speaking like far as her.
Yeah.
If she was a boy, bro, it would be like.
Do you think she could actually beat a male like champion? Like seriously, like on some real shit. Like I know she tough, but you think she could beat any man champion?
My opinion is girls is girls, boys is boys.
Right.
A girl is gonna be a girl. I don't think a girl can beat a man. That's the same thing like you ask basketball players.
Yeah.
Like, can a female basketball player beat a male basketball?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
LeBron.
Because Claressa be talking hot though.
Highlighting the extraordinary level of respect he has for her abilities. However, Shakur Stevenson also emphasized that boxing must remain fair, balanced, and competitive for every athlete. While acknowledging Claressa Shields as an extraordinary champion with elite talent, he explained that weight classes and gender divisions exist for a clear purpose. In his view, those rules help create equal competition while preserving both the fairness and long-term integrity of the sport. Although Stevenson praised Shields for everything she has achieved inside the ring, he maintained that respecting those divisions...
Female athlete, bro.
Yeah.
She talks shit. She's flashy. And she's the best fighter in the world, bro.
Yeah,
There's nobody better than Claressa as a woman, bro. I don't give a who you name. Nobody is coming close to her.
Yeah,
2 Olympic gold medals, bro. So if that's the case, if this girl was a man...
if she was a man...
bro, you know how much support to have of her. Like,
yeah, nah,
the whole boxing world to have crazy support because she'll be Floyd Mayweather, bro.
So Claressa Shields or Layla Ali?
Man, come on.
No, I'm talking about both in their prime.
In their prime, it don't matter. Bro, she is the greatest woman boxer to ever...
Divisions is essential to keeping professional boxing safe, credible, and competitive for everyone involved. Long before her public exchanges with Rolly Romero, Claressa Shields had already challenged former world champion Keith Thurman to a fight. The comments attracted widespread attention after Shields responded to Thurman's belief that he could defeat her, insisting she possessed the skill, confidence, and toughness to compete against him. Although she mentioned that an exhibition might be an interesting possibility, existing boxing regulations make an officially sanctioned mixed-gender professional contest extremely unlikely. Her challenge immediately fueled debate throughout the boxing community, with fans and analysts discussing her confidence and accomplishments while also pointing to the physical realities, competitive differences, and safety concerns involved in matching a female world champion against a male professional boxer. The exchange further highlighted Shields' fearless personality.
Wanted to fight. He initially shunned it, then thought about it, and said he would only do it for charity. And if she's willing to do it for charity, he will accept. She's fired numerous shots in his direction on multiple occasions in recent years, but reiterated her call out of him over the weekend. She's the pound-for-pound king in women's boxing. She's 14-0, only 2 knockouts, though. Thurman is the former unified welterweight champion who's only lost to Manny Pacquiao, as I told you. Shields tweeted, quote, "I'll fight Thurman at 154 pounds. So serious. All the respect in the world to him, too. I just think I can outbox him." Thurman told Sporting News, "I did not see it, but I've already got text messages all about it. Look, I can fight for any charity event. We can raise money and let you try to showcase your skills and talent." Thurman later said, "I would wear bigger gloves. I would let her wear smaller gloves. I would let her wear headgear, too. I don't really want to punch a girl in the face." I don't want to rain on Claressa Shields' parade because
and her willingness to publicly challenge some of boxing's biggest male stars. Although Claressa Shields regularly trains alongside experienced male sparring partners to sharpen her skills, she has repeatedly stated that she has no interest in facing inexperienced, undersized, or unproven opponents simply to attract publicity. Instead, she has made it clear that she wants to measure herself against elite, battle-tested fighters capable of pushing her to the highest level possible. According to Shields, that mindset reflects her commitment to excellence, demonstrating that her confidence comes from years of preparation, discipline, and technical ability rather than publicity or spectacle. She believes
fight these men, the fact that I fight how I fight, and the fact that it ain't been done yet, but that they feel that it's possible that, oh my God, she can beat a man. If I can beat a man in boxing, I can beat them who regular men.
I think that's the issue, though. They know, like, she could probably get me. She shouldn't be saying that.
They intimidated. That's the issue. But I can't help that if you don't train, you don't work out, that I'm boxing for 18 years. I can't help that. But ain't no regular Smojo, man or woman, off the block about to come and give me the hands. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like I done sparred against Earl Spence, Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Herring, Robert Easton. I done sparred against some really great boxers. And the thing is, no, I ain't saying that I beat these guys up, but I didn't go in there and get dropped and get curved out. I went in there and boxed and did my thing. Get in the gym, my boy.
Every challenge should carry genuine competitive value and provide a meaningful opportunity to prove her abilities. Many boxing fans have debated whether Claressa Shields could realistically defeat Rolly Romero, but most respected analysts consider that outcome highly improbable. Shields is universally recognized as one of the greatest champions in women's boxing history and an exceptional athlete in every respect. Even so, the majority of experts argue that predicting victory over a male professional boxer overlooks the physical realities of elite competition. The discussion is not meant to diminish Shields' remarkable accomplishments, but to recognize why men's and women's boxing operate as separate divisions. Differences in size, strength, speed, punching power, durability, and physical development all play major roles at the highest level of the sport, making direct comparisons across genders difficult and largely unrealistic. For those reasons, mixed-gender professional contests are rarely viewed as appropriate or practical. Ultimately, the debate
Claressa Shields that she could beat Rolly Romero. She cannot beat Rolly Romero. She cannot. And I didn't see what Shakur said to his defense. And people said that people sent this to me and saying Shakur is agreeing that Claressa Shields could beat Rolly Romero. Stop! Claressa Shields cannot beat Rolly Romero. She is great. Icon. She is a woman. I don't care how much she wants to compare herself to men.
Highlights both Shields' extraordinary talent and the competitive structure of boxing, which exists to promote fairness, athlete safety, and competitive integrity for everyone involved. Despite the continued debate, Claressa Shields has consistently maintained that her strength, athleticism, and boxing skills give her the confidence to compete against anyone, regardless of gender. She believes the years she has spent training, refining her technique, building championship experience, and developing her ring IQ have prepared her for any challenge placed before her. Shields argues that her accomplishments in women's boxing prove she belongs among the sport's elite competitors. While critics continue emphasizing the physical differences between male and female athletes, she insists that exceptional skill, preparation, strategy, and determination can overcome many perceived
at heavyweight. And I know that from how I punch the pads, from the guys I'm sparring with, their reactions when we get tied up in if we get, tied up in our sparring, how I'm pushing them back, and I got pretty big shoulders and a pretty big back, and I'm actually super strong at heavyweight, so I'm carrying everything the same, and I still got my speed, which we were worried about, but hey, it's still there, and
disadvantages. Her remarks reflect the fearless mindset that has defined her entire career and her unwavering belief in testing herself against the toughest opposition available, no matter who stands on the opposite side of the ring.